And we are back with another episode with your boy Jerxy, and this is Balloon PT. Was it TT6? Now look, we're going back to our roots. But before that, I just want to say, how you guys doing? It's good to be back. We did take a break yesterday because we had to do a recovery day for the last live stream that we had in this channel here. So it's good to know that you guys are having a lovely day, I should say. But before we do get started, I do want to mention we did start a podcast, right? Um, let me bring this up real quick. We did start a podcast, right? With your boy, Jerry XD and friends, right? So if you guys want to check it out, make it make sense with make it make sense XD over here. So we currently speaking, we have 5 subscribers, we have 26 views, and basically, if you like a podcast, if you like random things, random topics, if you like it when we go from one conversation to another, then this podcast is definitely for you. Now tomorrow we should be having an episode upcoming, so just keep an eye on that as well. But if we don't have any video, which is something that I do plan on doing, we will only have audio, right? But with that, normally I will try to keep the podcast kind of short, not too long either, maybe just 30 minutes for now or one episode a week for now, depending. But my main objective would be at least 2 to 3 episodes a week, right? And if we can't do that, like I said, one week, one episode a week. But I would like to not only include people that I know personally, but I would also like to include people that I've been playing around online, people subscribers, and at this point I really don't consider you guys as subscribers, seeing the fact that you guys stop in and just talk about random stuff or stuff that's going on through your days, which I love it. Now, I feel like this podcast session could really definitely benefit all of us, as in having a place where we can just talk about anything. And like I said, it's not gonna be a specific thing. Yeah, the first episode that I did choose was about, was it a religious sign or was it just a coincidence? And I feel like we can all relate at some point, whether you might be lost, you might be confused, you're seeking for help, guidance, you're looking for a sign, and then you don't know if it's actually a religious sign or if it's just a coincidence thing. So stuff like that, we did mention within this episode, and especially things that has happened to us personally speaking. So that's the only thing I wanted to bring up, right? And if you guys want to check it out, the link will be down in the description down below. One click definitely help out. Now with that said, right? If you guys want to support this channel or our podcast as well, all of the links will be down below. Anything is appreciated, really do. Even by you guys just sticking around and just watch me do some stupid random shit. I really do appreciate that. Now, with that said, I wanna I wanna play this game, right? Like I said, I wanna go back to my old roots, right? Which is Bloon TD6, right? This is the game that actually did help me out back in the day when I was still figuring things out, right? And I'm still figuring things out, whether it's for console, PC, or just in general, right? Um, Starting or trying to emulate it, or not emulate it, but stream it directly from my tablet, uh from, I forgot which one, Live Studio I think it was called. I'm not quite sure, I forget the old things, and with the new. Now, I I would normally use this game not to, because I think I'm the best, not because I want to brag. Nothing like that. I just like the sounds that the balloons make when they pop. Reminds me a lot about popcorn, right? And it's something soothing, something smooth, right? And I understand that the first time that I uploaded a video, um, of this game A lot of people had mixed criticism, and look, I understand. And like I've said in the past, I'm not a competitive gamer when it comes to this one. I just like spamming the same button over and over, right? And so as long as it gets the job done, we're gonna fast forward. As long as it gets the job done, I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna be complaining about it, right? Um, but I do remember that the first time that I uploaded a video, it got a few hundred, maybe 1,000 views, and I uploaded it not because I thought um I was gonna become famous or was gonna get a lot of views or attention. I just posted it just for the fun of it, honestly. And then out of nowhere, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, if I'm getting this amount of views on this game, let me see if we can do it all over again. And yeah, I started getting views, and I'm like, what the fuck? Right? And then I still did it for some time, and then there's where I realized that okay, so it's not with every single game. It's just depending of what kind of games you're playing. Not only that, but I'm like, there's times where I put my time and effort into making these videos, making these streams. And then I'm like, damn, I get only like 12, 15 views, which is perfectly fine. Um, and then I see that I upload a video with no audio, with just no with no commentary, with just the gameplay itself and a tacky title, and then boom, 1,000 views. I'm like, what the fuck? So that got me tight. That got me tight. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but yeah, I mean, like it's like stuff like this, right? That I do like enjoy talking about. That I would like to also like mention in the podcast because I do want an episode where we're just talking about all the games that we've played in the past, how it's changed us, the difficulty, what could have they've improved in the game. So it's like stuff like that, right? So it's not just one specific thing, but like, yeah, it'll be involved around that topic, right? Um, but yeah, I was waiting for this game to go on sale, but then there's where I realized that it's been a while since it's if I haven't seen any change going on within this game, so I'm like, you know what, screw it. I was going to just do the same thing what I used to do with just the streaming it directly through my tablet, but I'm like, I have a PC. I'm just gonna put in a few dollars because this shit was like $14, so I'm not gonna lie. I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna drop it and then we'll see what happens from there. So currently speaking, I am using my original account that I had two, right? One for the tablet and one for my phone. And I think the one that we did more progress was the one on my tablet. So I ended up logging into that one. So hopefully by now I think we're like in level 70, I think. I'm not quite sure. But we're not starting from zero nor from scratch, so. And I honestly I forgot which is the settings that I would normally like or the upgrades that I would normally get, right? And I know that there's gonna be multiple people asking, "Oh, do you want help?" No, I don't want no help. Okay, I can do this by myself. You know who you are. You know who you are. But yes, it's been a while since I played this game, so.
Awesome.
And like I said, I just like I like this. I just like how it goes pop, 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 right? And you really don't have to do much. You just yeah, you have to like place them correctly, but other than that, you really don't have to do much. So because my body was still in recovery mode, I ended up waking up extremely late. And one thing that I don't like to do is I don't like to do that. I don't like waking up late, but then again, I go to sleep extremely late as well. So, but we're excited for tomorrow because, like I said, we're gonna be having a new episode. We're gonna be recording a new episode, and I would love to do it live, but I know that currently speaking, because we only have 5 subscribers on that channel, I can only upload videos, right? I can do shorts, yes, but I can only just upload. I can't do lives. I would love to do it live. Not gonna lie, right? I feel like, yeah, when you're doing it live, there's more pressure, obviously, but it's more fun because it's already there, it's already uploaded. You really don't have to worry about like the editing part, or at least in my personal taste, right? I don't like editing, and I've mentioned this in the past, right? I don't. That's why I would rather just focus more on reels than on uploading like 10-minute videos. And I used to do that in the beginning, don't get me wrong, right? But I feel like now, like from all of the experience that I've gained, it's much easier and you get more traction into your shorts than uploading regular videos. Now, if you're like that type of person that have like thousands of like subscribers, and that's a whole other issue. But I'm still new at this. I'm an extremely small content creator. Technically, I would not comparing myself to others, but technically I'm nobody, right? But other than that, look, we're still doing this. We're grinding, right? Even though we're doing it a little bit late, obviously, right? It's about to be 9. We're a minute away from being at 9 o'clock. Um, but like I said, right? Ah, no. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Screw it. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Ah, damn it. Am I panicking? I don't want to panic. So tomorrow, other than doing another episode, we will be receiving new mics, and the ones that I've been using for like other type of like content has been these small mics, right? And don't get me wrong, I mean, yeah, they did the job, right? Seeing how like when I would walk around with like my older brother, we would just like, have them on. We'll just talk about whatever it is, and if I capture it, I capture it. It's nothing that like I would upload, right? Because like the quality wouldn't be there unless like I would edit the quality and everything, equalize it. Um, but it's fine. I mean, for $40, I mean it was 30, I think. It was $30. Because if you get like the whole box and everything, yeah, it's $40. But I only just got the one with the mics and what was it, the receiver. So I'm like, all right. Um, but I wanted to, invest in a little like better audio, because if I'm gonna use it for like podcast sessions when I'm out and about, I feel like the audio needs to also be there. Even if the video's not there, we don't have any footage or anything like that. But as long as we have that good audio, I feel like that's what's gonna make it count the most. But other than that, right, we should be having it by tomorrow. We should be, we're gonna be excited for that. We're gonna see if we can try that one out, and if not, then we'll try out a different type of strategies that I've been also, trying to come up with. Um, seeing how I also have no, seeing how I also have another set of mics um with my around here. But either way, right? Either way, they have to work. It has to work out, right? But we have to find out specifically like I'll have to ask around to see who are the people that would like to like be in this podcast, talk about whatever they have in their minds, whether it's a certain topic that they're interested on, something that they've experienced. So like it's like stuff like that, And I know that's just gonna take time. That's what currently speaking, we might just do an episode a week, right? Seeing how I also have another session with someone else as well. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, and hopefully, like I said, we get something going. And I really do hope the very best for what we're gonna have in the near future. So stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe. All right, so I should upload these. I should. No, no, I'm
Hold!
gonna
We're not
lose.
getting through!
gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. All right. So keep in mind, this is the first game that I played. Right. I just finished playing the other one too. I mean the demo. Um. Bam. 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 Damn, I can upgrade it. Damn, I've never tried this one. Oh, this one's 2020. All right. We'll see if it does any. If it's any good. Damn. So I was going back to the footage from from Saturday. I'm too wasted. I was too fucking wasted. I was talking shit to things. Oh god. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look at the last live that I did on this channel. You'll understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Damn, the tag zone. Okay, okay. So this one's gonna take a while, but I wanna see if you can do it even before any other upgrade. But I don't know. Is that slow motion? Oh, bruh, I was doing it slow motion. No wonder. I'm like, why does it seem a bit weird? Nice. Oh yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm gonna lose. Mama, no. That's one thing that I hate. Where the Yeah, okay. We'll do this we'll do this all over again. I'm not gonna continue. I'm gonna restart. So that was just a trial run. For those who are watching. That's it. That's just a trial run. What the fuck? Damn, I threw that monkey. Alright. Alright, so you know, we stacking it. So I did, like I said, I do have a lot of games or several games, right? I don't want to, brag or anything like that because I'm not about that.
The spirits of the forest awaken.
We do have another game in mind as well, right? Because like I said, I am excited for Battlefield, Silent Hill F, and Ill, another game as well. Um, I did purchase Max Payne for PC, right? And hopefully, like we played the first one in this channel. The emulated version for PS2, and now hopefully we're able to play the second one now, because I ended up getting the second and third one. So we'll see what happens with that. But I think I'm gonna go back to a schedule again. Like a one, like on Mondays we're gonna play this game, and then on Tuesday we're gonna play this other game. So just so we can still have something going fluently. Damn. Also, a few days ago, I ended up misplacing my receipt that I got on the day that I purchased this art piece, and I was like, "Yo, where the fuck is it?" And I was looking and looking and I couldn't find it. I found it and I misplaced it all over again. So the next time I find it, I have to take a picture of it just in case if anything happens to that receipt. At least I'll have a copy of it. But it's fucking it's fucking crazy, yo. All right. Damn. All right. All right. There we go. Mm, which was the other one? So I want to see if I can put three and have them do three different things, not just one. I mean, at least, I mean, currently speaking, it's working. My method is working. Let me get this homie. Was it the ninja or was it the other one? Or am I just tripping? No, I think it was the ninja.
Ha ha.
Ho ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Ooh. So there's times where I do even struggle with the medium, medium difficulty. Like I've tried like, you know, my best and this and that. I know that there's so many strategies out there and stuff like that, right? But I'd rather just do it on my own, right? And I'd rather just play as how I play. And I get it, you know, there's other people that like doing it their own way, which is totally fine by me, right? No judgment here, right? Unless I ask you for your help, I would appreciate that help. You
Nice.
know, I like, I'm not saying that I like to struggle, but there's times where I just want to do it on my own, and you know, I feel like there's where you'll definitely see the true side of me coming out, as in like, fuck, this motherfucker's really struggling, you know. Um, and I've always been like that. I've been stubborn. But then there's times where like, yeah, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to fucking look for it. I don't want to struggle. I'm just gonna look that shit up and how to do it. I've done that multiple times. And what was it last week? I did that with one of the games that we were playing. Um, instead of having like maybe like an hour of a live stream, I ended up having a live stream for 4 fucking hours. I think the one on Saturday was also another 4 hour session, but we'll see what happens right now, seeing how we only have we've only done, I think, for maybe an hour, maybe, or less than that. But during the day, you know, I did have to do some, you know, some things, you know, get some exercise, you know, stretch the legs, you know. Oh shit. So we're on the fifth one, right? Which one is this one? Ninja increases the attack speed. Some balloons will become distracted or move. Okay, increase attack range, and uh, shurikens will seek out and pop balloons automatically. Okay. We'll see that one. Oh, damn it, I can't. Alright. Let's see if we can pop this one or upgrade this one. There you go. Damn, yo, that shit looks fucking crazy. Oh yeah, I did recently upgraded it, right? The what's it called? Fuck it, something from here, I think. What's the next upgrade? Oh damn, 7,000. Not bad.
All right.
Bam. I like the ones that pop. Or is it the other one? Or is it this one? Or is it this one? No, I think it's the other one that...
Forward. Handle it.
Oh, damn, alright. Oh! Okay, so I think now it's time to include... But I feel like we can upgrade this one. I think we can. I think we can. Damn. All right. Yeah. I remember still playing this game when I was like, I don't even know. I think I was in preschool, I think. But mostly was in middle school. I remember playing this game. You know, after you were done with your work and everything, you know, like one of those cool kids. I used to just copy and shit back in the day. I'm not proud of it, but I'm just saying, you know, I used to, you know. But I'm not gonna lie though, I am excited for the fall for this time around. No, no, mama, no. Damn it. We'll do that. We'll do the other one. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Damn. All right, all right. I see you. I see you. Damn. All right. All right. Which I feel like I'm gonna have to upgrade one of these monkeys. Oh. Okay. Sticker glue. Damn, Zabata's just sell it. Yo, what the fuck?
Moa, handle it.
That's right. I feel like this one needs this one. Uh what? Oh no, I'm dead.
They're leaking.
Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna ah god damn it. Yeah, let's restart it. Let's restart it. I fucked up. I fucked up. Let's put it that way. I fucked up. Uh
Nature's revenge shall be swift and terrible.
I was feeling a little cocky. Okay, I was feeling a little cocky. I fucked up. I fucked up. So this is my third attempt. Jesus Christ. This is my third attempt.
Sweet.
Damn, alright. Is there a difference between him being first or last? Damn, alright. Let me upgrade. Oh yeah, I wanna get this one. Because I know that if I put more time and effort on the beginning and here, then it'll give this a little bit more time to spread its nails.
Nice.
Nice. Damn, alright. I also want to have like one day where I'm like, I'll just play any random game, right? Because I know that I have a lot in Steam, right? Seeing how all these games have been actually on sale. Like I said, I don't like playing or buying games on full price. I really don't, right? And if I can avoid it or wait it out, I will until it goes on sale, right? But most of these games they're decent price, right? Way better than console prices because it's extremely hard for a game like that to go on sale. But that is what it is at this point. God damn. Oh, these. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I remember. Now I remember. But doesn't it only activates? Oh no, it automatically activates, right? Ha ha ha. God damn. All right, so not even this one. So it must be the ninja one. Yeah, buddy. You know, I gotta concentrate. You know, I gotta concentrate.
Moa, handle it.
Ah, shit. Ah. Damn, yo. All right. Can we upgrade this before the other round? Let's see. So it's 950, 950, 9,500. 9,500, 9,500. Oh, we're less than 1,000. We're less than 1,000. That's right. Ooh. That's fucking crazy.
Ha!
God damn, yo. I'm like here still wondering.
Moa!
Oh no, never mind. Let me not wonder. God damn.
All right.
Damn.
Moa! Handle it!
So if we have more of, I feel like if we have more of these slowing it down, I feel like we could make it work. No. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I switched to YouTube? What do you mean by that? Oh fuck. Nice, 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 nice. Damn, yo.
BFB! Handle it!
Oh, oh, hell's nah. You know, I think, oh, we made it. We made it. Alright, look, this is what we're gonna do. Free play, baby.
Moa! Handle it!
Ooh. Ooh. Damn, that's crazy. I want to see if we can get all of these upgraded, or at least to its, where I feel like we could still do something with it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I honestly I don't know why it does that. I think I have to rechange all my fucking settings all over again, or maybe it was something that I pressed while any other session. Um, but yeah, man, appreciate you stopping by. Like right now, what we're doing, trying to pop as many balloons as possible, and see if we can upgrade this motherfucker over here. Okay, let's see. And then I don't want to lose before we hit at least 75. I know that for a fact. And it's been a while since I played this game too, so I think it's been more than what, 4 months? More than 4 months, I want to say, or around there. 4 months, 3 months maybe.
Moab. Handle it. VFB. Handle it.
God damn. All right, after we upgrade this one, we're gonna see if we can do something else. Upgrade. Um, Assassin. Was it? You said Assassin's Creed. Damn, yo. I might have to look. I'll look into it. I'll look into it, and if I find a sale, I'll see if I can try to get it. Seeing like I was mentioning earlier that there's more sales going on through Steam than there are in console. So if I look, I'll after all of this, right? I'll look it up. I'll add it on my wish list, and once I see that it's on sale, I'll try to get on it. But till then, we're gonna have to wait, and we're gonna have to hold on it. Seeing that I've been wanting to also try to see if we can get Battlefield 6, Silent Hill F, and which is the other one, Ill, for Steam. So if I'm able to like do some stuff here and there, and if we can get this game going on, fuck it, why not? But I know I tried it once, maybe twice, and I stopped playing it for the fact that I don't normally play like those types of games, such as how what was it, The Last of Us? It had like similar feeling, but I wasn't really aware of it because at the time I feel like I was too young to fully understand like the whole outline of it. I was just more of into like Call of Duty gaming at the time.
Handle it.
But yeah, like I said, if we're able to find like a discount or anything like that, that's and that's reasonable, I'll say fuck it. We'll pull the trigger and we'll find a specific day to play that game. But I'm gonna see if we can go back to a certain schedule. Seeing how we just recently did we're creating a podcast, so for sure, for sure, I might have like a little. I might get a bit overwhelmed, at least for a few. Then later on, I'll be able to put some stuff together for that. But yeah, make it make sense with friends. Make it make sense. XD on YouTube as well. Look, the link is down below in the description. If whoever is watching or are into podcasts, there you go. It's
Handle
nothing
it.
gonna be scripted. It's just gonna be random topics as well. The joy of the story based. No, like yeah, I was more of the just
Moab.
first
Handle
person
it.
shooter and just go on and just kill each other like that. 6 versus 6. I wasn't that much of into like, oh, I'm gonna have a game to make me think and this and that. Like no, I didn't want to play a game to fucking have that game make me think, right? I didn't want to look for stuff. No, I just want to be like straightforward and that's it, right? That's why I always stuck with just first-person shooter games, right? Call of Duty, and that was basically it. And at some point, I'm like, damn, it's kind of sad that my PS5 is only going to see Call of Duty games and not other games out there. And yeah, like I was emotionally attached to my PS3 at the time, right? And I'm like, it's sad, like this PS3 has so much potential and so much to offer, and the only games that it's just seen, it's just Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 2 and whatnot. And yeah, like now I'm more flexible when it comes to like those types of games, right? So I don't mind it. It's just there's times where I'll be in the mood to play a certain game or a first person shooter, a horror game, this type of game, an emulator, whether it's like Nintendo 64, Dreamcast. So it's all depending on what I'm in the mood for. But like I said, I'm thinking to going back into that schedule again
VFB.
and
Handle it.
just play like on Monday, go back to like playing first person, on Tuesday going back to playing horror games Wednesday, etc., etc. And normally in Sundays I don't live stream. I try not to live stream. Seeing the fact that we do drunk live streams on Saturdays, so Sundays is like my day to recover from that. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna have to like figure everything out tomorrow again. I know that tomorrow we're gonna be a bit busy, so I may or may not do a live stream tomorrow. But depending the time that I'm available, if I'm available like around this time, then yeah, we'll do a live stream. And if not, just hope that that I've tried, and that we're still going to be coming out with more content, whether it's on here or whether it's on the podcast sessions. So stay tuned with that. Golf. Oh my god, I'm done. I'm done with you. You know what's funny? It's funny, is that
ZOMG.
not that long ago I had a trip going on, right? And I'm like, and I was just playing golf, and just out of nowhere, when I was playing mini golf, to be exact, I was playing mini golf, and then I'm like, once I swung, the only thing that came up was just Joel's face getting hit over and over again. I'm not gonna lie, but that shit was funny though. That shit was funny. That shit was funny. Um, let's see. Bam, 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 bam. Let's upgrade this one. We'll do the same thing with this one. So we have 7 here. All right.
Nature prevails.
I also want to play Max Payne 2, seeing how we did finish that one. And it was also on sale on Steam. So, who knows?
All right.
You remember when... This is, remember the obsession I had. The good thing you said I have, right? Not I had, because if I would have read that, you would have said I had. eh, Really? You don't say.
Handle it.
Nah, that's crazy though. I'll give you that. That's crazy. It was fucking sad, man. The first time that I played that game, the first time ever playing that game by myself, that shit was too much, man. That shit was too much. Like now, like I play it, sure, but I didn't even finish watching the show itself either, right? I started watching the second season, the first 2 episodes, and then I stopped watching it. I stopped watching it like on the episode before Ellie was going to find out that what's his name, that this chick was pregnant and shit. That was the episode that I stopped watching it on. Once I started hearing about all these memes and shit, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just stop. I'm gonna just stop it here. And like I said, I'll give shitty shows a try. I'll give like shitty games a try, right? That's how we are able to know about like other games, in at least in this platform. But it's just crazy how like everything was lined out, the actresses that they chose, the characters that they chose. What's one thing that you didn't like though? I'll give you that. What's one thing that you didn't like from that season?
DFB. Handle it.
Damn it. Right now, well, we're 93, 90, 92. Damn, I gotta look for my glasses, yo. My fucking glasses are missing. They've been missing for quite some time now.
Forward. Handle it.
God damn, boy. That's crazy.
Moab, handle it. VFB, handle it.
We're currently at level 89, okay? Level 89. Damn it. Hold up. I heard the message, but I did not read it.
DDT, handle it.
Ooh! Hold up, hold up. Yeah, I'm not seeing the message. Might have to copy and paste that one. But currently speaking, right? Like I said, we are in level 91. Ah, no, I think I'm getting a pimple on my nose. Oh, that shit hurt. Oh, that shit fucking hurts. Anyways,
Awesome.
I'm gonna have to take care of my face now, you know, now that I'm live streaming and shit.
Moab,
Look at
handle
me.
it. Face the prevent.
Let's see. I've been wanting to go to. Okay, I kind of don't want to say the place, but. But yeah, I wanna see if we can do Max Payne, if we can do. Hijo! Oh no, I'm dead.
Oh, not getting through.
I'm not even gonna bother. God damn, yo, fucking 500. Nah, go home. Go home. What are you doing to yourself? All right, so we did this one. We did the first one. Let's see which one we can do. See, that's how you can see. Look. I've done different difficulties, right? For those who are just watching and thinking that I just do easy or medium, I've done different difficulties. Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Um, Kingdom One. Oh God, I think for me, one thing that I didn't like. Um, let's see. What's one thing that I didn't like from that show? God damn, yo, they added more maps here? Um, what am I call it? One thing I don't like, and I'm still gonna say it, right, is the fact that there's parts where like it's so much of a talk, and in the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they show some action. I hated that from the beginning. Okay, I appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate it. That's what I hated the most, bro. And it would piss me off because I'm like, you're waiting a whole fucking week, right, for this show to release a new episode, and then again, all we're getting is just talk. The last 10 minutes, boom, action. It did piss me off. I'll tell you that. It did piss me off. Which one was it? Um. Uh. What we're talking about? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the what do we call it? Controversy surrounding Pedro. Are you talking about like how he gets extremely touchy when he's dealing with social anxiety? Oh no, wait. No. Let me rephrase that. Where he gets touchy when he's dealing with social anxiety? Or he's using social anxiety as an excuse to be all touchy-dovey and shit with his co-stars. I heard about it. And I can understand at a certain point. Seeing, look, I deal with social anxiety, right? Um, And this is the thing, right? So my social anxiety, it's not like, oh, I can't be in a room with a lot of people. Like, no, I can. It's just when it comes to the greeting part, the shaking hands and looking at you in the eyes, for some stupid reason, like my anxiety goes from like to like a 40 to like an 80 and then to 120. And once it goes to that level, I want to pass out. My leg starts to get weak, my hand starts to shake. I just get nervous, right? And it sucks because there's times where like I do hate that about myself, but it's just exposure that you have to constantly be doing, right? Seeing how I'm doing this, and then if I don't go out, if I'm just constantly inside, once I do go back out later on, it will affect me, and I hate that, right? So that's why like during the day I don't like yes. So it's like I get it. Like for example, right? Like I'll understand if you're going through social anxiety, right? And you want to hold someone's hand. I totally get that, right? A little questionable, but I get it. Um, but then if you're just using that as an excuse to like kind of like groping the person, now that's a whole other story, right? There's been times where like if I'm like meeting someone new, like yeah, I'm like extremely anxious. I'm freaking like I'm like not scared, right? But I'll get a panic attack, right? And it's gone to a point where like, oh, I'm reaching out, and then like my vision gets all black, and then I have to like rub like the top of my forehead, right? And it's a weird feeling. I'll give you that. It's a weird feeling, but like I said, I understand at a certain point. Other than that, it looks weird, and you're just giving social anxiety a bad rep, right? Because then at some point, someone else is going to use that as an excuse to just touch people. And I feel like you shouldn't do that, you know? Rest in peace, your brain, bro.
Nice.
Exactly, because I have brain damage, so it's hard for me to read emotions sometimes. If they want a okay, let me read this in order. Okay, so you said I have bad social anxiety because I have brain damage, so it's hard for me to read emotions sometimes. I get it. Look, that part I totally get it, and that's perfectly fine, right? But if you come from a part where like you're not dealing with certain things the proper way, then that's just questionable, right? Like these are like the types of things that I do mention, right? Whether it's um like any other things other than social anxiety as well, right? So always reach out for help. There's always going to be people out there wanting to help you out, wanting to hear you out, whatever you have to say, whatever you have in mind. There's going to be a lot of people out there, and if there's any time or in any moment that there's a moment where you feel like there's nothing else that you can do, 988 is the number that you should call, and the number that you can always text for any help when it comes to suicide prevention or anything like that. 988 is the number that you want to call. Now, like I said, if that doesn't work out, I'm always available, you know, whether it's on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Instagram, whatever it is. I'm always here. And like I said, you guys can even come on here and just talk about whatever you guys want. Just keep in mind, it's live. So whatever you feel comfortable talking about during live sessions, it's always going to stay here. But other than that, right, this is what I feel like we all need, whether it's men or women or whatever it is, right? A place for you to actually vent or even just to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Um, which is the other one? Rest in peace. Oh yeah, rest in peace, your brain, bro. I like hugs, but I ask if they want a hug before anything. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Asking doesn't hurt. The worst case scenario is to say no. That's the thing, right? I know like people will say like, oh yeah, the worst thing they can say is no. You know what I've gotten in the past? I'll tell you this right now. I think it's funny, right? Uh, oh fuck me. Um, And I'll tell you why it's funny. So back in my teenage years, right? I would like, oh yeah, I'll try to see like if I can like talk to people here and there, right? And I reached out to some random girl. And this was through Facebook era, right? I reached out and I was like, "Oh, hey, you know what was the response?" And I feel like I should bring this up because like in that case where it's like, yeah, the worst thing that she can say is no. This chick, you know what she said? She said, "Ew." I'm like, nah, what the fuck? And what's funny is that I archived it. I never deleted that message. I archived it, and then a few months ago, I was going through like my messages and everything, and I'm like, wait a minute, who's this person, right? Because I've honestly I forgot, and then I click on it, and I was like, holy shit. And I'm like, ew, what the fuck? So it's like that type of trauma later on, you know? I feel like it was just, look, it's funny, right? Yeah, it's part of life. The rejection is part of life, right? But you also got to understand that you can't just be going around and just groping people either. You can't, you can't, you can't, you can't. If they say no, then I back up. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Panic on my school before. Stop looking at some people ask. Once I exactly. Um. Oh yeah. Um. Home over here. Yes. He's brought that up before. And like I said, like we all deal with certain types of issues, right? Whether it's anxiety, social anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, or whatever it is, right? And yeah, we have dark sense of humor here, right? But it doesn't mean that we mean it. Jokes are just jokes, right? As long as you know at the end of the day that they're just jokes, that's the only thing that should matter. But with that said, right? Always reaching out, for help, and especially if it's professional help, that's one of the best things that you can do. Um, because you should never, whoever it is, whether it's you, your loved ones, they should never go around thinking that's it, and that their best way out is kicking the bucket, right? I feel like no life should ever be um taken out that way, right? It should be you old as fuck making a lot of babies with your wife or husband, whoever it is, right? I don't judge. And then being old, that's it. That's how we should all go out, right? But never as in thinking that that's the best way out. And I feel like that's the worst thing you could ever do, you know. And we've lost a lot of good people because of that, right? But I feel like that's a whole other story for a podcast for a podcast session, honestly. Because I've spoken about it. I've been open about it too, right? And it sucks, right? I've had those thoughts too. I'm not gonna say no, but I've had. Um, but hey, look, it is what it is. We're still continuing to do what we're doing, and we're hoping for more episodes in the near future. We're hoping for more live streams. We're hoping to even play other games that maybe I have not even heard of, right? Uh, anxiety. Damn, yeah. No, I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. I wanna open. Oh god damn! I wanna I
Nice.
wanna unlock all of this before doing anything else. But then I feel like that would be a little too much. And I know like one thing that doesn't help is also like drinking a lot of caffeine, right? God damn. Um, but I still do it anyways, and I know like I'm screwing myself over because of that. right? Like back in the day, I would just drink like regular coffee, regular iced coffee. I don't like hot coffee. I would just drink iced coffee. And then from there it would be cold brew and then espresso. I didn't. There was a time. There's this coffee beans that I was buying. I didn't know that they were espresso beans. And so it would make sense because every single time that I would buy them or I would drink it, I was like, damn, I have a lot of energy. You know? Turns out, a few years later, my brother tells me, and this he just told me just now. No, 2 days ago, he tells me, like the coffee that we have at home, that one that you drink. I was like, yeah. He's like, those are espresso beans, right? I was like, what the fuck? This whole fucking time when I would make coffee at home, I was drinking espresso beans. That makes so much fucking sense. Makes so much fucking sense. Cause I'm more of a Dunkin' Donut type of guy, right? I don't go to Starbucks. I don't do none of that shit. But I didn't realize that I was overdoing it with my tolerance of caffeine. And it makes so much fucking sense because when I would drink coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, it wouldn't really do. Ah, Jesus, fuck! It really wouldn't do much of an effect. Um, we'll do it this one. Fuck it, whatever. Um, it's expressive, bro. Oh, goddamn. Um, uh. Look, at this point, I really didn't go with like, oh yeah, you should combine this one with this one or that one with this one. I don't. All right. I just do whatever like it works, and if it works, it works. Okay. I'm not saying that this is the best thing for you to do, but all I'm saying that it works. Ah, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna die. Uh.
Hold
I
and ready for
fucking redid this for no fucking reason. Oh Jesus Christ! All right, you know what? We're gonna choose another one. Fuck it. Fuck out of here. We're gonna choose another one. Let's see. But yeah. Oh goddamn. I don't feel. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, look, this is the thing, right? With me, it's like, yeah, there's times where it's obvious, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just continue. It's like, for instance, right? We're gonna do this one, which one I do like, but then at times I don't like for the fact that it gets a bit complicated, or at least for me. Where is it? Don't tell me they took it out. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there you go. So as you can see, look, I've only done this easy, medium, and hard, right? I've never really like gone overboard, but it is what it is, right? I'll do medium. I really don't want to struggle on this shit right now. But normally my strategy is to survive.
revenge shall be swift and terrible.
But yeah, look, currently speaking, we are live streaming directly through YouTube. We're also streaming on Twitch and on Kick, right? One thing that I've heard currently speaking is that you don't need 1,000 followers to go live through TikTok. So if that is the case, baby, oh baby, I'll see a way for me to like be able to live stream through TikTok because we're also on TikTok. Look, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, TikTok, Instagram, and if we're able to expand even more, even better. That's all I'm saying, right? I have every upgrade, retower. Okay, okay, okay. So I don't know exactly what I have fully upgraded. Oh fuck. But I know that I've upgraded several. Not the towers. I don't normally like focus on towers. I know that people tell me that the towers is one of the things that you should be more focusing on, or at least when it comes to like the combining the your monkeys and shit. But I really don't, honestly. Hold up, just give me one sec. My screen froze on my phone. I gotta look for my glasses, man. I haven't been able to find them. And then I have two pairs of glasses. One is the one that I normally use, and the other one that they broke, but they still function. And I misplaced both of them. And then I ordered another pair, so hopefully I don't lose this one either. So, oh damn! All right, all right. So I'm assuming you're more like I want to say like more knowledgeable when it comes to like these types of games, right? Like, and look, how what I was mentioning earlier is that I started playing this game not because, oh yeah, I want to be the best, right? You feel me? Like I downloaded this game because it reminded me of like middle school, right? Cool maths, right? I don't know if that I don't think that website is up and running anymore. But I remember I used to play this game and seeing how it was like $5 on Android on the Play Store. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. And then from there, I just started, playing it. Oh, okay, okay. I mean, like, there'll be times I'll play hard, but there's times where like I don't want to struggle. I just want to play for fun, right? Like I said, I like the popping, I like that. I don't like the struggling part. Sometimes I don't even like the thinking part. I'll just play, I just click it, I'll just leave it like that until I die, right? But like for instance, I know that this is where they're all gonna end up at, so I need to start setting this place up as well. Let's see. All right, because we're gonna need to give it a little bit more time. There you go. Damn. Yo, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy.
Yes.
Like it's taken me long, like to do this, right? Because like one, I don't play this game every single day, right? I would normally play this game when I'm like waiting for my laundry to finish. That would be like the only times that I would play, right? Other than that, maybe like when I'm at home bored, I'll play this game, but I wouldn't like be playing this game every single day, because there would be times where I would run across to I would come across to like random live streams where I would see people just like playing this game like their channel is just based on this game. And I'm like, damn, yo, that's fucking crazy. I'll give you that. That's fucking crazy. But like I said, and mine is not. We have nothing specific, right? Yeah, in the beginning, I would just like try to focus my games on just horror itself, but then I also would like to play like first-person shooter games, survival games, these types of games, right? Emulator games, or even what's the word I'm looking for? Um, damn, I forgot what's it called. But you get what I'm trying to say though. It's like I like playing different games as well, not just one specific one, right? I like the games that I would normally play would be like Killing Floor 2, Killing Floor 3, Outlast Trials 2, 1, um was it The Last of Us? We've played Blair Witch, we've played Madison, we've played a little bit of Resident Evil, we've played um all over the place actually, right? So we don't have nothing specific, but within this one, right, we're for now, at least for today, because like I said, yesterday was recovery day from drunk live stream on Saturday. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I would highly suggest you to go go to my YouTube and go to the live. Oh God, I was cursing my my inner things in here. Next time I'm fucking putting on glasses. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, normally Saturdays that's what we tend to do, right? Um what am I call it? I'm excited for Killing Floor 3, as in like I can't wait for them to add more things into the game. I know that it's still new and it's still we still don't really have much, right? Or they still haven't had a lot to offer when it comes to this game. I'm still waiting for the emotes, okay? I'm a big fan when it comes to the emotes for Killing Floor 3, okay? Or for Killing Floor 2, right? I used to always use the chicken suit and and that's like the only thing that I would use. It would be that one or the cardboard outfit. Um but 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 I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this now. Um if we're oh god damn. If we're going to like oh yeah like some type of like fucked up shit going on within like the gaming community, right? I want to say what's been happening with Call of Duty, right? I used to play a lot of Call of Duty back in the day. Not anymore. Um, but apparently people like to call it back when I was uncultured. Look, and I'm not shitting on Call of Duty. That's how I started playing. I started with Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. I also tried what is it, World War 2. And then I think from there, I think that was the last game that I ever like played after Modern Warfare 2, I think. I think Modern Warfare 2 was the last game that I played. Other than that, it was just going
Time to let
downhill, honestly. With all these skins, and then when they actually they focused more on Warzone than multiplayer itself. No, no, no. World at War. Damn, That's crazy, yo. Nah, you an OG. That's all I gotta say. You're an OG. Nah, that's crazy. You okay, Cooper? Man. Alright, just give me one sec. Give me one sec. Oh. All right, just give me just give me like 5 minutes, or even not even 5 minutes, but I'll be right back. Gotta My dog wants some water, so I'll be right back. Now, all right. So let me read this. If I'm pronouncing it correctly, right? Salem FNIX, right? Hey, look, it's all good, my man. It's all good. It's all good. Do what you gotta do, right? Um, I appreciate for you to stopping by, right? Watching us get some popping over here, right? We're gonna continue the live stream, right? Right. Oh, you see the hat? You see the hat? It's brought to you by Temu. I liked it. I saw it. I was shopping out on Temu the other day, and I was like, "Yo, I fucking liked it." Well, not the other day, but like, some time ago. And I like it. I like it. I like it. I like the horror Chucky and Chucky, right, from Rugrats. Um, I like the whole combination between them two. So it's all good. It's all good. Let's see. All right, let's go back with this. We're gonna be drinking some Arizona. I appreciate my homie. The CEO from Arizona keeping that price at $1 for this whole fucking time, right? And look, I recently heard that they had increased the price. And look, I understand. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
They are leaking.
But it really sucks how he wasn't able to really keep it for more years to come. But I totally understand where he's coming from, financially speaking, or business related. But I gotta give it to him. He really did a lot for the community. Keeping that price for that long. I know at the time when I was growing up, Snapple was a big hit, especially being from NYC. Doing the Snapple and the pizza slice on the side and shit, like it's crazy, right? But if you're a true New Yorker, if you've had the Arizona drink and what am I call it? The bacon, egg, and cheese, right, on the roll, right? And if you don't know, then you don't know, right? But I don't know what the fuck drink J Lo was talking about the other time that she was referring to like her breakfast details and shit. Like, oh, what the fuck is the orange drink? If you know, you know. Like, I don't know. I'm a New Yorker. I don't even fucking know. Maybe she didn't want to put like do publicity or some shit. I don't even know. But not even New Yorkers knew what the fuck she was talking about, yo. All right. Oh yeah, we fucked. We fucked. We fucked. Ooh. Damn. All right. All right. At least this is giving it this what's it called? The spike factory enough time for it to develop more or throw more of its spikes, you know? But I should be upgrading this one though. If I'm able to focus more time on here, it will give it more time to develop things here. Okay, I kind of wanna put it here. Put one there. I know that's not gonna be the perfect angle or the perfect one to do, right? The perfect layout, but yeah, look, it is what it is at this point.
Moab.
But like, comment,
Handle
subscribe
it.
if you've enjoyed what we've been doing right here so far. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have. Oh god damn it! We're still not even close. Oh no, we're close. We're like 500, 400 less. I think we should be good. I think. I think. Nah, yeah, we should be good. We should. We should is a part of my dictionary. I yanked that shit out. Imagine. Oh fuck. Appreciate that.
Forward. Handle it.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that because today I was. Oh, that's what we were talking about in the podcast episode. Make it make sense XD or make it make sense with Jerry XD and friends. New podcast that we have going on here, and we were talking about that. We were talking about, is it a religious sign or is it just a coincidence, right? And we were also watching like some horror stories on the side. But yeah, if you want to hear about it, you know, the description on that podcast is like down below, right? Any other links too as well. And if you're into it, you know, let us know, you know, with a follow or anything like that, you know, I would really appreciate it. Um, but yeah, that's what we were talking about the other day.
Yes.
Ooh.
BFB. Handle
Yeah,
it.
I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh, we did. Okay. Let's give these two over here. Damn it.
Forward. Handle it.
Yeah, the spikes. I think I'm gonna start adding even more spikes again, like how I did the last time. I'm not gonna lie. God damn. So okay, so I could upgrade these, right? Like I said, focus more on the beginning to give these more time to throw more of those spikes. 100%,
Forward.
100%.
Handle it. BFB. Handle it.
$9,000, god damn, yo. Oh, we're close, we're close, we're close.
Nice.
Noise. Noise. All right, now here's where we start to actually put a little bit more of concentration. Damn it. I only had enough for one. That's crazy. But if we can slow them down as well, that would be great. That would be great. Damn, all right. 3,600. Can we do it, baby? Can we actually reach 100? Look, even though it's a medium, look, I don't mind, okay? I'm just saying. Can we at least reach level 100? And I know that there's gonna be like a big ass what's the word I'm looking for? Explosion, right? One of those. See, and this is not, it's not detecting it. Interesting.
BFB, handle it. Moa, handle it. Nature prevails.
So one thing that I learned is that once you start to hear popping, that means that it's reached its the most it can produce. Alright. I don't wanna I don't wanna turn into a robot though. Let's put one here. Let's put one there. Put another one here. Oh hell no.
Handle it.
I like that the sounds you and then just seeing the numbers just stack up, you know. The satisfaction. I don't know why, but these are just random thoughts, right? But when I like play this game, the only thing that comes in mind that I want to do is watch Blair Witch Project. I don't know why. We're getting there. Oh yeah, this motherfucker. This one and the other one. That goes fast. That motherfucker, yo. Fucking A. Hopefully we're able to destroy it though. Yeah, I think we can. I think we can. Yeah, we can. That's what I'm fucking talking about, baby. And like I said, I get it. It's medium. I get it. I still get excited.
Nature prevails. Awesome. BFB, handle it. Nature prevails.
God Damn. All right.
Forward. Handle it. ZOMG. Handle it.
Damn, yo, that's crazy. God damn.
BFB. Handle it.
We're close, we're close, we're close. Not that close, but we're close, we're close. Ooh.
ZOMG. Handle it. Nature prevails. Handle it.
Nice, 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 nice. Oh yeah, we good, we good, we good, we good. I was sweating, I was sweating. My butt was clenching. We good, we good, we good, we good, we good, we good. I don't think he. No, I'll take it back. I'll take it back. Take it back. Ooh. Yeah, those motherfuckers were the. Oh, those are the hard ones. Noise, baby. Are we screwed? I don't think so. I don't think we should be. Alright, so this is my weak spot. This is my weak zone. My weak zone. My weak zone. Mama. I'm gonna add more. Add more.
BFB. Handle it. DDT. Handle it.
Oh, I might be fucked. I might be fucked here. Ah, Jesus. Damn. All right. Look, Towers Place. Okay. Blah 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 blah. God damn. Of course. I have nothing. I have fucking nothing. All right. Let's see. We can do one more game before we have to call it, because I kind of want to play another game. Let's play this. There's this other. I kind of want to play Delta Force because I want to like practice my my skills for Battlefield. You know,
Nature's revenge shall be swift and terrible.
I did get Battlefield. I think was it the last one that came out? I think because it was on sale, and I'm like, you know what? You know, I'm a support. I'm a support Battlefield, and I'm gonna try to play the last one that came out. So I kind of want to also do that, right? But then like I said, I want to have like a schedule on like the games that we play, right? Not just random. No, I know like that's what we normally do, right? Because it's all depending on what I'm in the mood for in that day. Seeing the fact that we still have Alan Wake 2 to finish as well for the PS5, so I've been going back and forth on system on PS5 system or on PC. So you know, just give me a few. Try to let me see what I can figure out. What's the days, and then I'll have them set. Or I'll even try to get a calendar and just have that in my back, and I'll just remember like, oh yeah, this day's gonna be that day, or tomorrow's gonna be for this and that, blah blah blah. But for sure, normally Sundays, I'll avoid live streaming and try to see if I can just like come up with ideas, costumes, whatever I can, or get my hands on, for like the week or at least for Monday, you know. But that's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah, let's see. Beep, beep, boop. What are you doing, buddy? Anyways, let's see.
Yes.
Ooh, all right. Mm, put one there. God damn, yo, he threw all that from that distance. All right, all right. Trying to do this quicker.
Nice.
So I want to see how long we can take, or how long we can get to the point where like we have to start upgrading. Oh damn! See, that's why I like using this fucking monkey, yo. My homie out here putting in that work. Oh, it might be fucked. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Woo. Okay. Um. I will do one more. Oh god damn it. All right. You know what? Oh yeah, yeah. I'll put one over here. What the fuck? Has it ever happened to you where like when you order something online, and I'm not telling you this, right? You order something online and you don't get what you think you've ordered because you didn't read the description. You just guided yourself with the image. Well, that's happened to me multiple times, and that's what I just felt like just now. I'm like here thinking that I was ordering a whole set of wheels for my chair from Temu when they were just selling me one fucking wheel. I'm like, nah. I feel finesse. I'm like, what the fuck, man? This is what happens when you're dyslexic, you know? You just don't read it. I guided myself with the fucking image. Nice, 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 nice.
Nice.
Noise, noise, noise. I remember when I was playing this game, like when we were going through that TikTok ban and shit, the last one that we went through, I got depressed as fuck, cause I at the time like I didn't really notice that I was already getting like fully on hardcore addicted to TikTok, to the point that I even burned the layout of the whole app on my screen. You know how long it takes you to do that? Apparently, at times I would be on TikTok for about 7 to 8 hours a day. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so like now it's like that's all you see. If you like if I open my phone and I just put it on a white screen, that's the only thing that you see. It's just that. So it does, it gets to you, or at least at that time, right? Seeing that that was going to get banned and this and that, it sucked because that's the only thing that I really did help me cope with like certain things that I was dealing with at the time. But then like later on the next morning, oh, we're back on. And then hearing other countries shitting on us, which is understandable, but it was just crazy. No, no, I'm gonna die. I'm
Not
gonna
getting
die.
through.
No, I'm done. I'm done with this fucking shit. Okay. I'm gonna take a break and then we'll go from there. Uh, but let's see. Just give me one sec. So yeah, so I was gonna show you guys like these are some of the games that I do have currently speaking on my PC right now, right? I stopped playing horror games like horror games for a specific reason, right? And I kind of don't want to get into that. But we do have first-person shooter games. We have this one. We have Call of Duty, Delta Force, GTFO, Killing Floor 2, Killing Floor 3, Killing Floor 1. We have Max Payne as I think that's a third person still. Mini Royale or Royal, I don't know. Payday 3, Rage. I downloaded it, haven't opened it. Ready or Not is also a really good game, but I feel like for those who are watching and have this game, I'm down. Sonic Adventures is also a good one, but I was struggling at the time on Saturday, so I stopped and then I just I was just playing other horror games. Um, but like I was mentioning here, or I want you guys to see this, right? So these are all the games that I have currently speaking on PC, right? And there's some that I haven't installed. There's demos that I have here. Um, Certain games in here that I purchased as well that I haven't even gotten the chance to play. Some were free. This one's a really good game. I started playing it for the PS5, and that was one of the games that I wanted to keep for myself. It was more of a relaxing game to do so. Like if I was going through certain type of like anxiety or anything like that, or depression or whatever, that would be like the game that I would just like play, and I wouldn't like really, say much or just play around and figure out like the puzzles and stuff like that. And even the sound effects, the soundtrack of it was really nice, right? I feel like um I don't know when that game came out, but I feel like it's underrated in my perspective, but it's a really really good game. Really good game. Hey, how we doing? Um Yeah, so look, these are all the games, right? And I'm gonna see what we can do, right? During this few days, see what we can do. What can we come up with, like a schedule again? Because I know that I had one like months ago, and then I blew that shit off, and then I was just playing whatever, right? But yeah, so like these are only the games that I have for Steam. I have more for the PS5 because that's like that's where I started, right? But I'll be down to play Battlefield. Like I said, I downloaded it. I haven't opened it. And I hate it when I don't open it because right when I'm about to play or I'm about to stream a game, it tells me like, oh yeah, you need to download an update or some shit like that. Uh, I okay. So this is the thing, right? I don't get the notifications for Kick nor for Twitch. That's the thing. I would have to constantly be going back and forth. But yeah, if you message me through YouTube, definitely I'll be able to see it as how you hear the sound, right? Once I hear it, I'll be able to like check the chat here. But for some stupid reason, which it's crazy because I tried to change my settings and now I'm streaming through what's it called, OBS, right? I was live streaming through another program, but now I'm doing it through here, and I'm assuming I'm gonna have to download another file that will allow me to see chats from Kick and Twitch. But my main platform is YouTube, right? Like I was mentioning that earlier. Apparently, what I've heard is that you don't need 1,000 followers to go live through TikTok. And currently speaking, we are at 476 around there followers on TikTok. So if that's the case, right, I'm gonna look into it, see how we're able to do that as well. Go live on TikTok, so we can be live on 4 different platforms: YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, and TikTok now, right? But like I've said, right, we are also, I'm here promoting, right? Um, what's it called? Our podcast, right? Make it make sense, XD, or make it make sense with Jerry XD and friends. It's an hour long, right? If you guys are into podcasts or anything like that, I really do suggest for you to check it out, right? I do have the link in the description down below. Um, and the first episode that we chose was make it is it a religious sign or is it just a simple coincidence, right? So it's a long story, but I try to make it as short as possible, right? We're gonna try to aim for at least 30 minutes or minimum of 30 minutes of a on a podcast. But other than that, right? Um, it's been good, right? I saw that, Tim B. I saw it. I saw it. Now look, I'm gonna see. Look. I'm gonna take a break right now, and then I'm gonna see if we can get back on. But I'm still not sure what game we might play. Maybe it might be Killing Floor 3, might be some Delta Force. I don't know. But I know that I I have to start editing some footage that we got for Saturday from Saturday's stream. I don't know how much I'm gonna upload because I was drunk, right? So we were playing like we were all over when it came to like playing the games, right? Whether I think what game that we started playing? Oh yeah, Sonic. The main purpose of that stream was just to play Sonic, and because I got tight on trying to play a specific level, and keep in mind that I couldn't hear shit, right? And what I mean by that is that I wasn't getting any audio, but the stream was getting audio. So I'm like, what the fuck, right? So that got me a little annoyed, right? So keep in mind, I have noise canceling headphones, and the only thing I can hear is just myself talk over and over, right? Um, damn right. Look, Delta Force. I was playing Delta Force. I was improving like the accuracy or the what's it called? Putting attachments to make your gun more stable, right? I forgot what's it called. Like I've been having brain farts ever since. I want to practice like the aiming, especially because like I said, I'm hyped for Battlefield, right? And I know that we should be doing it for Battlefield, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, right? Other than that, right, that's the only thing that I just wanted to mention or bring up. But other than that, look, I've been your host, Jerry XD, right? I hope you guys have had a lovely night or afternoon, right? But right now it's 10:40, right? So we're gonna take a 15-minute break, and then we're gonna get back on. I still don't know what game we're gonna be playing, but we're gonna be continue playing. Now, with that said, right? Like, comment, and subscribe, baby. Other than that, take it easy, stay calm, because we're still gonna be doing this. But if you guys can't stay, I totally understand. Good night. Get some rest. Tomorrow's another day. Remember, you matter. We all matter. Good night. Good night. Good night.